welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. We are finishing up the Oasis Springs townies. I'm basically just going through, and I think they're all like late adult and elder sims. There's no child or like any kid sims in here. It's Don Lothario's parents, Nina and Tina's Caliente's parents, Katrina's dad, Brandi Broke's mom, Skip Broke's dad, or Brandi Broke's parents, Skip Broke's parents. And then Michael and Bella's parents. That's who else is in there. I was trying to think of who else. I think Lothario parents, the Brooks, and the newbies are the only ones who are placed in world. The rest of them are like not in world sims. These ones are all pretty quick makeovers. As you can see, we have Nicola first. I struggled with the men. I think honestly, oh my god, I'm trying to think of names. Jocasta Bachelor and Dina and Nina's mom, who I'm forgetting what their name is. They took me the longest. Adriana didn't take me too long to do, just because I had an idea in my head of how I wanted her to look. I also did put them as adults, but like to me they're like late adult. Just because Don Lothario is a young adult in my game, and I don't think for me, realistically, a lot majority of people have their first kid in their early to mid 20s, right? So if that's the case, the majority of my sims, even if they have a young adult child, they're gonna be in their mid to late adult stage, because of where I have my adults at. But we're moving to Adriana. The Lotharios own 3 residential properties in Oasis Springs. I've talked about this a handful of times, but they own a trailer park, a luxury apartment building, which Don Lothario, Nina Caliente, and Katrina Caliente all live in, and then they own a smaller apartment building as well. So I just wanted them to have kind of business casual outfits, I guess. I don't know what you would class that as. But yeah, they're pretty quick makeovers. When we get to Flat Broke or Brook, I pronounce it as Brandi Broke. Yeah, Broke or Brook. No, it's Broke. God, have I been pronouncing it incorrectly this entire time? Flat Broke. All I did was give him a skin detail makeover. I didn't change his everyday outfit or any of his outfits really. Only because I literally could not care less about them. I'm not gonna end up playing with the with Flat and Flow Broke very much. They are elders, so I'm just gonna let them pass away in my game, but they were literally just added for a family tree. But in case, there's birthday parties, whenever they come over, I wanted them to have some sort of skin details at least. But we've now moved on to Simus and Jocasta, who are Michael Bachelor and Bella Goth's parents. I'm really trying my hardest to intertwine as many sims as possible, and have sims have some sort of family tree. Obviously, not every single family is gonna have a proper established family tree. It's just not gonna happen. But for some sims who existed in old games, or they had family who existed in old games, I want there to be even just a 2 or 3 generation family tree, just something. I don't know if I mentioned this in another video, but all of the Sims in this video are from uh like from the gallery. Like I found like their bases on the gallery. I think the only people who I did not change the facial structure of are the the Broke grandparents. So I don't know if I'll re-upload them, but the rest of them I've changed enough to where they're my own Sims now, so I'm going to upload them. Also, my Patreon, where I upload all of my Sims and builds, isn't paywalled, so I don't feel like it's like a conflict for me to upload them there, especially because like to me, if you save a family to your households and it does not show that it's like made by another sim. I don't know if it's just for builds or if it's for households too. I'm pretty sure it's for households too. But once you make enough, from what I understand, once you make enough changes to a household, it removes the original creator and like the gallery description. So they're all my sims at this point. So like this video was quite a bit shorter after like editing than I thought it would be. I thought it would be around 25 to 30 minutes and it's come out to like just shy of 18 minutes, which isn't bad. Um, but considering I did spend a decent amount of time, especially on the women, I thought it would have, like, I thought I was recording for a lot longer than it ended up doing. I I went back and forth on Jocasta a lot, especially like right now when I'm going through all the full body. I thought I had this full body blouse and skirt combo. Apparently I didn't. So I went through basically every full body option that I had, before just deciding to put a top and skirt on. So I apologize for that. If I had known that I did not own it anymore, I would have just gone straight for putting a top and bottom on her. I am really excited because while I've been working on doing all of the makeovers, for the most part, all of Oasis Springs is just like downloaded gallery builds. I have done two builds myself, which is the luxury apartment building and then the shopping mall, which they're still work in progress builds. I have not finished them, but everything else is completed. Um, so I mean, all the rest of the builds are down. I just have to go through all the rest of the residentials because I've gone through all the commercial builds and clean out any of the ones that are unoccupied and then redecorate the ones that are occupied. I might leave some of like the elder housing that I won't visit alone for now. Because I really want to move into Newcrest because I was gonna just start my rotational gameplay because Oasis Springs was taking me so long to get through. And I have already started on Newcrest in the background, but excuse me. I've made significant progress in the past like 2 weeks, so I'm just going to stick to my original plan of finish the 3 base game worlds and then start my rotational gameplay while finishing the rest of the worlds. And I think because I'm not really adding so many other Sims outside of the base game worlds, that those will go much quicker. And the rest of the, for the most part, the worlds, like, Willow Creek was almost entirely all custom builds. Oasis Springs is 98% gallery builds, and then I think Newcrest will again be almost 100% or absolutely 100% custom builds. I know Magnolia Promenade, I'm doing custom builds for the most part in there as well. And then I'm gonna try and do half and half custom and gallery builds for the rest of the worlds, just because I want to, as much as I want to customize everything, I want to have like my whole save file done. I think while I'm doing my rotational, I'm just going to go through and do all of the makeovers before I start in the worlds. Some of the lots and some of the worlds I've already started on, so those are already done. Also, you will see, I forgot to mention this, I did not unpause my recording for the newbie household, so they are not in the recording. I am sorry. You will be able to see what they look like in like the thumbnail and the Patreon post that I upload. But I literally have like 2 seconds, maybe a little bit more, of that recording because I paused it while switching households and I just never unpaused it, that's entirely on me. I do plan between the this video and my Newcrest one to do a video explaining like how the rest of my forever save file videos are gonna go and how I have them formatted, and because I want to do all the households first and then go back and do the worlds, even though some worlds already have some lots placed down that I've really liked from the gallery. Also, this last household, which is Tango, Caliente, Flamenco, and then Flamenco's wife, who I completely forgot what her name is, they are going to look a little bit different. And the reasoning is because when I was trying to save them to my gallery, after I finished doing all their everyday outfits, my game completely crashed. I had saved between the Broke family and this family, but I because I was in cast with them and my game crashed, then I completely lost them. So I redid them to the best of my ability, watching back the recording, but there might be some slight differences, and I apologize for that. Also, I love Dina and Nina Caliente's mom. Like, I love the way that I did her. She is gorgeous. I wasn't so sure about her when I was like first starting, but then once I put the hair that I have on her, it just cemented my love for her. Also, I feel like Flamenco is a politician for whatever reason in my game, so yeah. I also struggled trying to find like a top for him because I wanted like a suit, but then like all the rest of my suits looked too casual. And I felt like he very much was like a button-up like suit jacket and tie kind of guy, and just like the only one I had that like kind of fit that was this one that I just had on him by KK Sims, and I didn't want to put that on him because I felt like that was too formal, but I did end up putting that on him in the end. But yeah, I'm going to leave you guys with the rest of this voiceover, with the rest of the video. Sorry, there won't be any music because again, I'm still struggling with trying to put the music on the background of my videos, and I'm sorry. But the last of it will just be Flamenco's wife. But if you liked the video, don't forget the like button and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.